What's up, gamers, gamies, and gameites? My name is Awalkup, or John, whichever you prefer, and welcome to my new little segment, It's Just a Thought, which is about theories, hypotheses, lores, background stories, and more. Today we'll be diving into an interesting indie horror visual novel game that I played a while ago called SAD, or in other words, Shiro'S Alternate Dimension. The reason is because I just liked the game. That just got me thinking a lot about its backstory. So, if you've seen how the ending was, well, we're here to theorize. And those that haven't seen the gameplay or played the game itself, all links are in the description down below. So, this game gave me a lot of questions, so the creator, Kurama, and I had a chat. And he was pretty cool, so I asked him a couple of questions like, so why did you make this game? What was the purpose exactly? What exactly was Shiro'S motive? Why Hikari? Is Hikari some sort of guardian angel or guide? Will Hikari return if there's a sequel? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Just letting you guys know about that. What was Shiro'S real goal? And he replied with this. Why did I make this game? What was the purpose? I started in September holidays because I was bored and I searched up visual novel game jam on Google just to see if I could make something at least a bit productive. Haha, that's when I joined the Spooktober jam. Also, I didn't really have anything in mind when I started the game. I completely improvised it from the start to the end, and I didn't even know if I was gonna finish it, and one day laughed my ass off. What exactly was Shiro'S motive? Right, when we start the game, we join Shiro'S dimension, and because of that, the dimension needs to adjust itself so it doesn't destroy itself. That's why Tanoshi thinks she knows us from before. Why Hikari? And is she some sort of guardian angel or guide? It's hopefully gonna be explained in the sequel, haha. Hikari and the player are from the same dimension. One day, Hikari got sent into Shiro'S dimension. You'll know, haha, how hee and had her memory erased and got named Akame, etc. What was Shiro'S real goal? To keep the player away from them. Will Hikari return if there's a sequel? Here's a clue. So basically, what Kurama sent the clue is, it's also in the link in the description down below for you to download. But with that last answer, there's a link to the clue. But once you download it, it clicks just nothing. Nothing but a blank screen, a black screen, nothing there. No, I'm being serious. At first, you're probably thinking that the creator is trolling us. Maybe, but there's a thought. I said this to the creator. There's nothing but darkness. Is the dimension itself like dark? Is it because we destroyed it, or is it some type of black hole which causes an alternate dimension? Now it may seem crazy, but scientists have speculated that black holes could be a gateway to crossing over to other alternate dimensions. But what do we know about black holes, to be precise? So a black hole is a region of space-time where gravity is so strong that nothing, no particles, or even electromagnetic radiation such as light can escape from it. A theory put forward by Russian cosmologist Igor Novik back in 1964. Novik proposed that a black hole links to a white hole that exists in the past. Unlike a black hole, a white hole will allow light and matter to leave, but light and matter will not be able to enter. Scientists have continued to explore the potential connection between black and white holes. Back in their 2014 study published in the journal Physical Review D, physicists Carlo Revela and Hal M. Hargard claimed that there is a classic metric satisfying that Einstein equations outside an infinite space-time region where matter collapses into a black hole and then emerges from a white hole. In other words, all of the material black holes have swallowed could be spewed out, and black holes may become white holes when they die. Far from destroying the information that is absorbed, the collapse of the black hole would be halt it would instead experience a quantum bounce, allowing information to escape. Should this be the case, it would shed some light on the proposal by a former Cambridge University cosmologist and theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking, who in the 1970s explored the possibilities that black holes emit particles and radiation, thermal heat, as a result of quantum fluctuations. Gotta say, Stephen Hawking was the man with a lot of theories and was really on to something in the early times. Rest in peace. But let's not forget about time travel. You're probably thinking, time travel? What? In this game? Okay. Hear me out though. Let's look at some of the keywords and sentences in the dialogue of the game. Where am I? What's even my name again? But I can't seem to shake the strange feeling of deja vu. No escape! And even in the end credits, there's a song called Dark Things. Those keys are what's connecting, but not only that, even one of the characters or more in the game relates to this. Hikari. But wouldn't you know that the name Hikari means light? Not to mention Shiro means white. But I'm gonna get to that in a second. As you see in this scene that Hikari is being pulled away into the darkness, the light being consumed by an endless void of a dark black hole, which also brings us back to the black holes going into the white hole information. Which also brings me to my other point on how Shiro tells us we destroyed this dimension and now making us, the player, suffer to an endless loop of eternal darkness with no light and keeping us trying to remember who we are. Don't forget that even Hikari told us we're the ones that can save her and ourselves from Shiro's sinister revenge against us. But I wonder why. But let's get back to Shiro and her meaning. Well, as you see, her white hair and clothing has white features, but that's not it. Throughout the gameplay, you see white transitions and glitches or white borders. For example, when starting up the game, you see white bars indicating Shiro's waiting for the loop to start again, indicating that Shiro's waiting for us to start the loop again. That we already been here and we already destroyed this dimension as she claimed. But maybe the reason is because of the choices we make. In visual novels, we always have a choice to make, and whatever we choose, the story progresses. But with each choice we make, we get different endings. Either the good ending, the bad ending, the real secret ending, or so on. But compare it with real life. We all make choices of our lives. For example, I wanted to eat something fruity, so I have my options. Eat an apple, eat a banana, or eat both. Whatever I choose, it affects my life and chooses on how it progresses. Another example is going to be a little difficult and hard to do, like trying to save someone when they had a horrible accident. You have the choices of pulling the plug or trying to save them. If you pull the plug, you'll be ending their pain and misery, giving them relief and a sense of peace, while you sit there grieving and wondering if you made the right choice. But then there's the option of trying to save them as best you can. They're alive, but they're in pain and they're suffering. They either thank you for saving them or wanted to know why would you let them suffer and not let them die. Of course, there are many other options, but it's like what I said, whatever you choose to do with your life, whatever options there are, people always have to make a choice, and that choice will reflect on your lives. Either something good would happen, something bad, or even something unexpected. This is why whatever you do, this is a possible other version of you from an alternate dimension doing the exact opposite, or even the same, but with little differences. It's really an endless possibility with this. Man, this just got a little dark and heavy. I'm sorry guys, but in visual novels, they at least let us have the option to have a pause button and like do a redo to see like what other endings are there. But for us, we only have one life and we have to make the best and hardest decisions of our lives. We just gotta live to the fullest and not do with the what ifs or I should have done this instead of this. But you know, it's just a thought. But thank you guys for watching this. And, you know, But yeah, quick note. Hey, Kurama, if you're watching this, I do want to say I'm so sorry this took long. Originally, it was supposed to be a short theory video, but hey, this got me thinking of more possibilities. But thanks for making a cool game. But hey, letting you guys know, there's other theory videos on the way, but it still might take a bit. But since I travel a lot and other things going on in the world, but I'll give you this hint. It's so beyond me. That's for sure. Oh man, there's a lot with that one. But yeah, so without further ado, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, and good morning from wherever from. So peace out and sayonara. And don't think I forgot about one important other thing. The little demon cat at the very end of the story. We'll probably try to discover that and think more of the lore next video. Bye bye. Alright. Are you gonna jump scare? What the bloody hell is that?
It's my first ever visual novel. Maybe I'll make another one in the future.
Yep. Shiro'S return? Oh my.